This is Creating Money, Attracting Abundance. Chapter 1. You are the source. Get quiet, close your eyes, and think of something you wanted that you got. Recall some of the feelings you had before and after you received it. Your positive thoughts about having it, your inner knowing that you would have it, and your joy when you received it. You manifest things naturally and automatically all the time, using your thoughts and feelings to create what you want. Manifestation is a process of bringing your ideas, concepts, visions, and dreams from your inner world into your outer world, where you can experience them with your physical senses. When you think of something you are fairly certain of receiving, you have positive pictures. You can see yourself having it, and you don't worry about getting it. You want it, intend to have it, and are motivated to do what is necessary to bring it into your life. Begin to observe how you create small, simple things. Start developing your manifesting skills with things that are easy for you to create. As you gain confidence in your ability to create, you will be ready to manifest in bigger, more unlimited ways. There is no limit to what you can create. You live in a limitless world. Anything is possible. I am the source of my abundance. You are the source of your abundance and money. Through working with your feelings, thoughts, and intentions, you can become a master at creating whatever you want. You are the source of your riches, not your job, your investments, your spouse, or your parents. By linking with the unlimited abundance of your soul or higher self, by opening your connection to the higher forces, sometimes called God, the presence, the all that is, or the universe, by expressing and radiating your higher qualities of inner peace, joy, love, well-being, and aliveness, you become the source of your abundance. Having money and things is not as important as mastering the process of creating them. Once you master the process, your ability to be prosperous will not be determined by the economy or outside conditions, for you will be able to create whatever you want when you want it. Learning to create abundance is a process of growth. It may require changing your thinking and expanding your beliefs about what you deserve to have. The process of getting each new thing, be it a car, a house, or a larger salary, will bring you growth, learning, and new skills. As you master the process, you will be able to use money and other things you create as tools for expanding your consciousness and helping you to express yourself more fully. Your thoughts have real substance, although your scientific instruments can't yet measure them. You might imagine your thoughts as magnets. These magnets go out into the world and attract the substances that match them. They duplicate themselves in form. Everything around you was a thought in someone's mind before it existed in reality. Cars, roads, homes, buildings, and cities all existed as thoughts before they became realities. Your thoughts set up the model of what is to be created, and your emotions energize your thoughts and propel them from your inner world to your outer world. The stronger your emotions are, the more rapidly you create what you are thinking about. Your intent acts to direct your thoughts and emotions, maintaining a steady focus on what you want until you get it. I focus on what I love and thus draw it to me. Because your thoughts set up the model of what you draw to you, it is important to think about what you want rather than what you don't want. You will not get what you want by fearing or hating its opposite. For instance, having money does not come from disliking living in poverty. Whatever you focus on is what you get, for energy follows thought. The more you love having money in abundance, the more you picture it and thus draw it to you. It is also important to think in positive ways. Positive emotions and thoughts draw what you want to you. Negative emotions do not bring what you want, they bring only what you don't want. Spend quiet, reflective time thinking positively about what you want. When you do not think in higher ways, dwelling on things such as problems, you repel abundance. Don't feel bad about negative thoughts you have, for fearing or disliking your negative thoughts gives them more power. Respond to negative thoughts as you would to small children who don't know any better. Simply smile and show them a better way to be. If you recognize a negative thought, simply place a positive thought alongside it. If, for instance, you catch yourself saying, "I don't have enough money," simply say, "I have an abundance of money." Thoughts are loving and positive. Positive thoughts are far more powerful than negative thoughts. One positive thought can cancel out hundreds of negative ones. Your soul stops your lower and negative thoughts from becoming realities unless having them manifest will teach you something that will help you grow. You are loved and protected by your soul and the universe. As your thoughts become higher and more positive, your soul allows more and more of them to manifest. The more you evolve, the more power your thoughts have to create your reality, and the more responsibility you have to think in higher ways. There are many wonderful tools you can use to learn to think more positively. For instance, you can put light, an image of physical light, into the pictures in your mind. You can practice making negative thoughts fade out or dissolve and enlarging positive thoughts. Take a moment right now to think about something you want. Select one thought you have had about why you can't have it. Now, imagine that thought fading out, or imagine that thought written on a blackboard that you are erasing, or imagine putting that thought in a balloon and letting it float away. Do whatever occurs to you to remove that thought from your reality. Now, create a thought about why you can have it. See that thought written out. Put white light around it. Imagine someone reading the thought to you in a beautiful voice. Create a mental image of receiving or having what you want. Make the image so real you can almost touch, smell, see, and feel it. Make the image bigger so that you are standing in the image rather than just observing it. By making your negative thoughts fade out, you take away their power to create your reality. By making your positive thoughts more vivid and real, you increase their ability to create what you want. There's a great power in repeating the thought of something you want over and over. When you got something you wanted in the past, you probably thought about it frequently. Repetition firmly implants the idea of what you want to create in your subconscious, and it goes about bringing you what you think about. You want the thought to be definite and unwavering. Affirmations are positive thoughts that are repeated over and over. As you repeat them, they go directly to your subconscious, where they begin to manifest as your reality. Affirm what you want in present terms, such as, I have unlimited abundance, and repeat your positive statements frequently. Some of your negative thoughts may come from being around people whose fears and doubts amplify your own. For instance, you may feel fine about your finances, but after you talk to a friend who is struggling and fearful about money, you start worrying about your own financial future. If you notice this happening, realize that you have been influenced by someone else's thoughts, and remind yourself that you live in an abundant world and that all is perfect in your universe. Large groups of people generate powerful thought forms that may affect your thinking. For instance, at times, some people are fearful about the economy. They think that a depression or recession is coming. If you are worried about the economy, you may be unconsciously tuning in to their thoughts and fears and responding to them as if they were your own. Wherever you are, there are some people who feel they are living in troubled economic times, and others who feel that the times are the best they have ever been. You create your prosperity no matter what the economy is like. Your challenge is to keep your thoughts about your economic future positive and not be affected by what large groups of people are thinking or saying. Even during the worst economic times, there are businesses and people who do quite well. You are the source of your abundance, and you can have a wonderful, positive, and abundant life regardless of the economy or other outside conditions. My choices and possibilities are expanding every day. Since your thoughts create your reality, you can create an even better life for someone by learning to think in bigger and unlimited ways. Unlimited thinking increases creativity, expands possibilities, draws opportunities to you, and allows you to have more. Unlimited thinking lets you experience in advance the feelings you will have when you have received the abundance you want, and these feelings are the vehicle that brings abundance to you. Use these visions to open your mind to greater possibilities. Unlimited thinking helps you get in touch with the larger picture of your life and links you with the greater vision of your higher self. It helps you fulfill your potential. All great work starts with a vision. Those of you who have children often engage in the process of unlimited thinking for them, weaving around them visions of who they might be and the great things they might accomplish. You help them recognize their ability to create whatever is best for them. When you are in love, you recognize the potential that lies within the other person and help him or her create it. Unlimited thinking means having the same wonderful visions for yourself, recognizing and fulfilling your potential. Every time you think of the future, you are creating a possible direction. To unfold your potential, you will want to imagine having your dreams come true, where your dreams and fantasies are showing you your potential. Your dreams are there for a reason. They are guiding you to your higher path here on earth. Enlarge your vision of what is possible for you to do. Dare to dream and think big. If you are thinking of starting a business, don't compromise on what you think you can have or do. If you're thinking of serving one client a week, think of serving 5. If you are thinking of starting your work in a year, think about what it would be like to start in a month. Pretend that it is 1 year from today and you are reflecting back on all your accomplishments. What did you accomplish over the last year? I love and trust my imagination. To expand your thinking is to develop your imagination. Your imagination is greater in its scope than you might think. It is the closest link to your soul. It is not bound by your past programs, beliefs, and fears. Imagination was given to you so you could transcend your physical world. It gives you the ability to step outside of your personal limits and unleash your greatest potential. Your imagination can travel into any dimension or world. It can create unlimited future pathways for you and help you look at the possible outcomes of various choices. Use your imagination and your ability to daydream and fantasize. Don't think that's impossible, it can't be done. Think in possibilities. Rather than thinking of just one thing you can have that would satisfy you, think of many things. Instead of imagining only one desirable outcome, ask yourself, what is the best possible outcome that can occur? After you have imagined the best possible outcome, push yourself to imagine an even better one. Every time you find yourself imagining something, see if you can expand or fine-tune the picture. Think big. Ask for more than you think you can have. Imagine your imagination, expand your imagination, enlarge your pictures, and play with new ideas. See if you can go beyond the boundaries you have set for what you think you have. I am an unlimited being. I can create anything I want. When you begin practicing unlimited thinking, you may find that some of your earlier thoughts are still creating your reality. You may still meet the results of your past limited thinking while you are sending out your new unlimited thoughts. Don't be discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Gradually, the old thought patterns will leave and you will experience the results of your new thinking. On the earth plane, you learn about manifesting in a linear, sequential way. You get to think about what you want, you get to rethink it, and you get to try it out. You could say, no, this isn't what I really wanted, or next time I think I'll ask for something different. You have the opportunity to play with all the things you create. The earth plane is a special place. It enables you to practice becoming clear on your thoughts before they are manifested all about you. Although you might complain that it takes longer for some things to appear than you want, most of you would be unhappy if you manifested all the things you thought about instantaneously. By the time you get something, you have usually gone through a process of growing and gaining clarity about what you want. Allow yourself to expand your ideas about what is possible, and do not worry if you don't yet have the skills to create it. As you expand your thinking, your ability to manifest what you are dreaming about will develop as well. The more you expand the horizons of your imagination, opening new territories and going beyond what you think is possible, the more you open the doorway to unlimited abundance. If you can't believe that something is possible, then you aren't going to have it. But if you can have the smallest thought that it might be possible, you are already on the way to creating it. You cannot create something if you do not believe you can have it. Live out your dreams in your mind. Picture or feel yourself getting what you want. Hear the words you say to others, and they will say to you when your dreams come true. Make your imagining so real that they feel possible to create rather than like wishful and distant fantasies. Allow yourself to create a vision, to daydream and fantasize, and then focus each day on the simple, concrete steps you can take to reach your goal. There will always be practical steps you can take immediately to get there. Sometimes, cleaning your house and putting all your papers in order may be the next step to creating your vision of yourself as a teacher, helping to organize a group of people. I picture abundance for myself and others. Picture yourself having everything you want: a satisfying job, money in the bank, a wonderful relationship. See how you would benefit to those around you. Imagine what it would be like if everyone you knew had money and their lives were working. Challenge yourself to ask for even more, not just for yourself, but for all of humanity. For instance, if you have been wanting a better job, picture that everyone who has been wanting one will get one also. If you want to serve in a larger way, such as drawing more students into your classes, imagine that everyone who is asking for a greater opportunity to serve through getting more students is also succeeding. This will teach you that there is true abundance in the universe for everyone, and help you connect your abundance with your thoughts of abundance for everyone else. As you enlarge your thinking to include others, imagining abundance for everyone, you will open up even more ways for abundance to come to you. Unlimited thinking is more than thinking big. It is thinking creatively. It is allowing yourself to imagine having all that you might have. Be open to pleasant surprises, for your higher self may bring you what you want in a bigger and better way than you thought possible. Trust that you will receive whatever it is perfect for you to have. The emotions behind your thoughts determine the speed at which you manifest. If you truly want something, it will come much more rapidly than if you are lukewarm about wanting it. Generate excitement about having what you want. Make it so real in your imagination that you can almost touch it, see it, or feel the feelings you will have when it comes to you. Think of it frequently and with intensity, and also be willing to detach and let it come in whatever way is best. To manifest what you want, intend to create it. In other words, make up your mind that having what you want is important to you and that you are willing to put a certain amount of thought and energy into getting it. Your intent to have something directs your energy and focus it on your goals. You create what you are picturing by concentrating on it with intention and awareness, and keeping it in the back of your mind even when you are involved in other activities. When you hold a steady focus on having something, when your intent to have it is clear and strong, you create what you seek more rapidly. You are alert and able to take advantage of opportunities when they come. You draw things to you with ease and joy. Think of something you want right now. Do you intend to have it? Do you think about it even when you are doing other activities? There may have been times when you really intended to have something and you did anything necessary within your values and integrity to get it. You overcame obstacles. You knew in advance that you were going to get it. You thought about it positively. You couldn't wait to have it. On the other hand, when you tried to create something you wasn't sure you intended to have, you probably gave up as soon as an obstacle appeared and stood in your way. If you think what you want is too far away or hard to get, your intent is not clear. When you have a clear intention to have something, you generate energy that is focused like a laser beam to go out and get what you want. If you intend to have something, you will. My dreams come true. This is the chapter 1 exercise, learning to relax, focus, and visualize. Visualizing is using your imagination to picture what you want in advance to getting it. The more real you can make your expanded, unlimited thoughts, the more easily you can create them. Your imagination is your most powerful energy creating tool. When using your imagination, there are no rules other than being as inventive as you can. You use your ability to visualize all the time. You make pictures in your mind prior to creating anything. As you pretend that you already have something, you begin to harmonize with it and bring the feeling of having it into your present reality. This feeling begins to draw to you. Do not worry if you can't actually picture what you are thinking about, for not all people see a mental image when they imagine something. Some people feel it or have a sense of it, and some people simply think about it. Others make mental pictures of varying degrees of clarity and color. It is not necessary to see mental pictures clearly in order to create something you want. Most people find that visualizing gets easier as they practice. Focusing is holding a thought or picture steadily in your mind without thinking of other things. Concentrating on what you want by focusing steadily on it for several minutes at a time increases the speed with which you draw things to you. The exercise that follows will assist you in relaxing, focusing, and visualizing. It is a basic preparation for working with energy and magnetizing in Chapter 4. Preparation. Pick a time when you will be undisturbed for at least 15 minutes. Create an enjoyable, soothing environment around you. You may want to play some calming, soothing music, have a favorite small object nearby, something you can hold in your hands, such as a piece of jewelry or a crystal. Steps. Step 1. Find a comfortable sitting position, either in a chair or on the floor, which you can easily hold for 10 or 15 minutes. If possible, your spine should be straight to allow a good energy flow through your body. Close your eyes and begin breathing calmly and slowly, taking about 20 slow, rhythmic, connected breaths into your upper chest. Step 2. Relax your body. Feel yourself growing serene, calm, and tranquil. In your imagination, travel through your body, relaxing each part. Mentally relax your feet, legs, thighs, stomach, chest, arms, hands, shoulders, neck, head, and face. Let your jaw be slightly loose and relax the muscles around your eyes. Feel yourself growing even calmer. Think of a time when you felt great inner peace and bring that feeling into your body now. Step 3. With your eyes closed, think of a room in your house. How do you think of it? Do you see it as if you were looking at a movie screen, or do you feel that you are standing in the room looking at it through your eyes as if you were there? Do you sense the room around you? Is it in color? Can you recreate the arrangement of the furniture? Can you imagine yourself walking around the room? Recall an image or feeling of the room as vividly as possible for a minute or so, then let it fade. Step 4. Open your eyes. Pick up the object you chose earlier. Look at it closely, noticing the color, shape, weight, feel, texture, and as many other details you can. After a few minutes, put the object down, put your hands in the same position they were in when you were holding the object, and close your eyes. Now, recreate the image of the object in your mind in as much detail as possible. With your eyes closed, can you picture its color, shape, weight, texture, and how it felt in your hand? Step 5. Now think of a small object you want to have that you don't have yet. For this exercise, use something you have seen before. With your eyes closed, picture the object as completely as you can. How would it feel? What color and shape would it have? Step 6. Now practice expanding your imagination by taking the object you just visualized and imagining an even better one. How does it feel when you picture having something that is even better than you thought you could have? Of course, if the object you visualized originally is just what you want, you don't need to ask for something better. It is good, however, to practice expanding your imagination. Step 7. Think of this object you want to bring into your life. Focus your mind. For 1 or 2 minutes, think of that thing to exclusion of anything else. If any thoughts come up that you do not want, simply imagine putting them in a bubble and letting them float away. Step 8. When you feel calm and relaxed and ready to return, bring your attention slowly back into the room. Savor and enjoy your state of calmness and peace. View the world around you from this brighter, clearer perspective. Evaluation. If you feel calmer, more relaxed, or balanced, you have achieved the state of consciousness necessary to magnetize. The calmer and more focused you are, and the higher your thoughts, the better your results will be when you magnetize what you want in chapter 4. If you didn't feel relaxed and centered, work with this or other meditations until you do. Notice how you visualize things. Do you sense them or see them? Are they in color? How clear are they? Keep practicing until you can experience an inner picture or sense of what you want. If you are satisfied with your ability to visualize and you were able to focus on what you wanted for several minutes, move on to the next chapter. If you weren't able to focus on what you wanted for several minutes, play with focusing several more times while you read the next chapter. End of chapter 1.